Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex.
Good grief.
You're a fat, ugly sack of shit.
That's offensive.
A man can only cheat if he loves someone else. If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise.
Holy shit, a lot of people really don't like this guy.
I could drink drive 1,000 times and never crash.
That's a weird flex, but I like it.
The gayest thing you can do is buy pictures of a chick's tits.
Amazing.
I saw some fucking kid in the newspaper the other day. He can recite pi to 200 decimals. That's nice. But you look like a geek. So who gives a fuck? Because you ain't gonna get laid. You're gonna go in the club, start reciting pi to a hoe? That's the worst game I've ever seen.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you someone who has risen to enormous fame over the last few months, Andrew Tate. The Tate man, the Tate Meister. He's huge. And may I add this, so many people absolutely despise this man. But I tell you what, I love him. He's a breath of fresh air. He's a character. He fucks around. It's hilarious. But recently, he said something so outrageous. He overstepped the line. He pissed me off personally, and I need to call him out. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by the great people at Aston James. I am pleased to announce our flagship partnership with Aston James Products, the world's first luxury men's skin and hair care brand to offer free trial kits delivered straight to your door. And here's a fun fact about Aston James. It was actually founded by the original influencer, the beautiful man, the gorgeous Fabio. These guys have the ultimate range of products for men that include vitamin-infused day creams, eye creams, night oils, exfoliators, mineral-infused facial mist, as well as luxury shampoos and conditioners loaded with thickening compounds and organic extracts. Their 3 signature kits include the Skin Perfection for the day, Night Performance for the night, and the Hair and Body Kit that you can use all around the clock. These premium luxury men's skin and hair products are cruelty-free, certified organic, and sustainably packaged. You also get the optimal product use booklet to let you know exactly how to get the most out of your Aston James experience. And I tell you what, as if that wasn't enough, from every order, the absolute legends at Aston James will donate $1 from every kit sold to the Black Dog Institute, supporting men's mental health. So, from every purchase, you're doing a good thing. Now, these kits are usually just for Australian viewers, but for the Bucks Barnes viewers, they go worldwide. And Fabio himself has announced that he's going to be giving away $1 million worth of 3 kits, so go and get yours now. It's limited to 3 per customer, so behave. You'll also go into the draw to win a $500,000 Aston Martin DB11 for the weekend. These kits are limited and they will go fast, so ladies and gentlemen, go and get them right now. And yes, ladies, get them for your man. Why the hell not? Link is down below for your free kit. Go and get it right now, and thank you to Aston James for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the video. So, Andrew Tate, or Emery Andrew Tate III, that's an interesting name, I like it, is a former kickboxer, born in America, raised in England, who now lives in Romania. He has a very large online presence. He's always on podcasts and he has very shareable content. A lot of people copy the links to his videos and then send those links to their friends to either piss them off or have a laugh at this guy because he says some pretty outrageous things. Most things he says people look at and go, holy fuck, I can't believe he said that. Other things that he says people have a fucking aneurysm over, but I guess everyone understands that it's more or less just a character. Well, we know in this world a lot of people don't have common sense, but you get my drift. He is perfect for the parameters and the algorithms of TikTok, and that's why he has risen to so much fame recently. He also has a lot of cash, like a lot of cash. $30 million is apparently his net worth, by the way. He's selling online courses, most notably, Hustlers University being the most popular one. Can you make money today? No job, but still money arriving into your bank account? Yes or no? I mean, that's a pretty obvious answer. Great marketing. Only $49 a month. That's what, $50 US, so about $75 Australian. And there's apparently 40,000 people who have signed up for this. This is like the male version of OnlyFans, except it sort of takes some little bit of talent, I guess. He also has some ownership in some Romanian casinos, apparently, and I don't want to talk about that because I'd rather not go the way of the former Japanese Prime Minister. He was shot last week. He died. Very sad. Very, very sad. Only kidding, never heard of him. But that's not what this video is about. It's not about his cash. It's not about that at all. This video is all about what comes out of his mouth.
I decided, I didn't even decide, I realized yesterday that I can actually, genuinely, right now, nothing is stopping me from becoming Batman.
I love him. I love him. And if you don't love him now, you'll love him after this.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air. I had a girlfriend, she was a vegan. I didn't know she was a vegan. Unfortunately, I found out. She said, oh, I'll never cook meat for you. I said, look, well, I'll be honest with you right now. We're gonna end up splitting up because you're living in my house and I'm paying the bills, and if I want steak, you're cooking it.
See, I told you you would love him. You would absolutely adore him. And yes, everything's a bit different in this shot because the fucking audio stopped working and I recorded a whole video to absolutely no one. Since then, I've got a cold and cut my finger a little bit. Deal with it. But people do hate this man for some of the things that he has said about women in the past, particularly things like his opinion on toxic masculinity.
Because they're considered the king of toxic masculinity.
Yeah, I've got that title.
Yeah.
Toxic masculinity is a term that was invented by women nobody wants to fuck to describe the men that the women do want to fuck.
I mean, it sounds a bit harsh, but maybe he's right. These unfuckable characters, maybe they are the ones spreading words like this, and maybe it's also the dudes that are unfuckable that are saying these things as well. Maybe they're using it as a way to meet a mate or do something like that in a romantic sense. Maybe using these terms to put down other men, that's how they are putting themselves forward to female mates. And by being unfuckable, it doesn't just mean you're ugly or you're fat or whatever. Being unfuckable can happen to anyone. It depends on a lot of different characteristics that you may or may not have. For example, if you are a 10 out of 10 chick, you're hot, you're gorgeous, but you got underarm hairs hairier than my fucking beard, you are unfuckable. He makes a lot of good points. He makes a lot of shit points, but a lot of good points as well, and I think we need to understand that. Particularly the points that he made on gender roles in a world where everything's going wrong.
When you put males and females in survival situations, or the closer they are to a survival situation, the quicker they're going to revert to their gender roles.
In survival situations, we always revert to the gender roles set out by biology. The gender roles that have allowed us to, as a species, survive for hundreds of thousands of years, potentially. The gender roles that allowed us to turn from ape to person. These are the ones that we revert to in times of war, famine, disaster, or disease. The men hunt, they do the fighting, and the women look after the children. If you don't like that, well, fucking blame our ancestors. Don't fucking come at me. But I will say this about the Tate dog. He, like anyone on the internet, has said some dumb things in the past. Even I have been known to say some pretty stupid fucking things, like once or twice. But I will say this, Tate, you've said something recently, big dick, and you've gone too fucking far. And yeah, you might be rooting heaps of chicks and you might be saying things that are somewhat true, and maybe you've got better life advice for young men than some fucking major soy boy like Ethan fucking Klein. But my love for you, Mr. Tate man, has wavered. It's changed. It's gone. Because you talk some mad shit about my beloved country of Australia. You said some unfathomable, filthy fucking things, and you must be held accountable.
When I save up enough money, I really hope I can go to Australia and hang around a bunch of fours with ugly, annoying accents. Want to go to the beach, mate? No, you're a four. No, sorry. Yes, please. Let's go to Bondi Beach, four. Let's go.
I love your broad shoulders.
Yeah, I love broad shoulders on a chick.
All right, there's a lot to unpack in that entire video. I will say that right fucking now. Number one, how dare you? How dare you insult our country by saying all the chicks are fours? There's a couple of sixes. I'm looking at you. Good looking. G'day. Like and subscribe. Surely you're not suggesting that the men are fours as well. Oh no. We are fucking outback boys, you know? We catch crocs with our dicks and we fucking, you know, we wrestle fucking kangaroos with our fucking scrotums. We get it done. We're good old Aussie boys. I just think it's a bit rich coming from a dude from England. Like, all the chicks in England honestly look like they've been shot in the face by the Simpsons makeup gun.
Like, they look fucking awful, you weird looking fucks. Not to mention the fake tan. Ladies, fake tan is a thing to be just sort of brushed on a little bit, not painted on like you're painting the Sistine Chapel, you fucking threes. You look like this bloke Carrot Top jizzed all over you. What a horrible, horrible thing to say. And the blokes walking around with their skinny little bodies looking like they've just walked out of the Holocaust. I know that's a bit far, but it's fucking accurate. And their smiles. Ha! Your teeth look like you're married to fucking Mike Tyson. Anyway, who the fuck are you to talk about fucking Australia like that? And the shit about Bondi Beach, that's a national icon. I've never actually been, but apparently it looks quite nice. And, may I add, there's a rip there named after you pricks from England. It's called Backpackers Rip, because none of you fucking idiots know how to swim. Learn how to swim. And I've seen you people complaining about the weather at the moment in England. It's nearly gonna hit 30 degrees and everyone's panicking and everyone's fucking dying. Harden the fuck up. But our accent, how dare you have a crack at that? It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. And now I know in your England you might say, oh, how dare you say that about our beautiful country. I'll tell you what we say here. Go and get fucked. That's 2 syllables of quality Australian words, and they're directed at you, Andrew Tate, you fuck. And to quote the Tens, the Shoelers from Australia, shove it up your ass, you dog's breakfast. And our beautiful Indigenous people, they would say to you, Andrew, fuck off, you dumb dog, I'll flog ya. At the end of the day, Andrew Tate, you're not welcome in these parts, big fella. And if you turn up, I'll lay you out to dry. Like a dead dingo's dog. Probably not, I'd probably actually get along with you quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, go and get fucked. If you did, leave a like or do something. I don't know, apparently it'd help. Who gives a shit? Yeah. By the way, new merch, new Buttsman hoodies coming in a week's time. Oh, fuck me. Wow, that's crazy.
Now do what you do.